Welcome to Recess with Moms. I'm Sonia and this is Sydney.
In today's episode, we'll be talking about our comeback in for real this time. So grab some snacks, a drink of your choice, and let's get into it.
All right, Sydney, you go first. Give me your update.
Okay, well, look, we've been gone for a hot minute. But life be lifing. There's nothing much new with me besides me getting a new team next year. Super excited about it. But I don't love my old team. I love them to pieces. It's just cool when you get something fresh, Change is good sometimes. Let's see what else. I said something about Emmy earlier today. What did I say?
You feel like time has slowed down?
Time has slowed down because I know what I'm doing this year. I wasn't new to kindergarten. Well, not that I was really new, but I knew what I was doing a little bit more better. More confident, I should say, in what I was doing. So this year, it just felt like I had more time with my kids. And that was really nice because, when we're teaching, it doesn't feel like we have so much time. And this year, it felt like I had some time. And I get to spend a little more time with my girls. And I love my second daughter. She's just so funny with her new personality because she's her mother. It's a problem, but also...
Oh, so she's feisty.
Oh, she's feisty.
And spicy.
She is feisty and spicy, and I love her so much. My mom used to call me her little jalapeno. She's like, you look so nice on the outside when you take a bite, and you're like, ah! So that's my little jalapeno for sure. And seeing my oldest go into the role of being like a big sister / little mom is really cute. She just adores her, and it's really nice. And I'm really grateful for my age gap that I have between them.
Yes.
Otherwise, I don't know. It would be rough. It would be rough. Call me in like teenage years and we'll see.
Yes.
But for now, it's been great. Yeah. What about you? What's been going on?
I'm still home.
Yeah.
Just trying to think. Let's see. I still private tutoring.
Mm-hmm.
I am teaching at church, so part of the kids ministry. That's been really fun.
I love that.
And it's very part-time. Both of them are very part-time, so it's nice because it's in the evenings and I still have the day with the girls. And then, what else? I'm just dreaming, I guess. I'm over here just trying to figure out a way to make money and help Arturo provide. But in my own time, I want everything. I want to be my own boss.
Yeah.
In my own hours. And I don't want to be stuck to, I guess, a 9 to 5. But, so I'm just trying to figure that part out.
Which is hard.
Yeah, but I think it's good. I think God plants seeds. And I think part of my personality has always been that way. But I've been obedient. I've taught. I did my 10 years. And now I feel like I need to be my own boss or lead something. I just don't know what that is yet. So I think that's the fun. It's definitely not a luxury, but it's definitely a privilege to be able to even entertain that idea. So I'm just grateful for that.
Well, what I love about you is you've always been a person to take a leap of faith. So I love that you're willing to do that, but you're not just sitting back either. You're not just saying, okay, God, here you go, you can have it, without trying to help or use him to guide you. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
Using him to guide you to find that path. You have been, but you're also trusting the process, and I love that.
Yeah.
I really do. I love seeing that. And also, the girls have the coolest role model right now. How cool is it to see you work through this process at such a young age and also be a girl boss?
Yeah. Hopefully, not officially a girl boss.
You're already a girl boss, let's be real. But I'm just saying, I think that's really cool and something admirable that these girls get to look up to in that, and I just love that.
Well, and it's we both have similar upbringings, right? Like our parents, our immigrants, and we did school, so we kind of leveled up, right?
Yeah.
The way we were, we should. But now it's just okay, well now what's next? What is something else that I can, what will their legacy be? Does that make sense? I don't know. It's just I expect you to go to school, do college, or not, but just do something more than mom and dad did.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe this is it. Maybe it's me taking risks, trying to start a small business, but then one day they have their business because they saw their mom fail so many times. They're like, I saw mom try this. I'm not gonna do it like that, but I'm gonna do it like this.
But you're teaching them. But you're teaching them grit.
Yes.
You're showing them this process right now, and that it's okay that it's not working.
Yes.
It's
for
okay
sure.
to try something, and if it fails, that's fine. Like, what better life lesson to teach your girls that now,
It is
when they're young, than when they're older and they just think that things come easy, because it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a blessing for sure.
I think it's
So.
cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And now that's why I'm like, hey girls, look to Miss Sonia here.
Yeah.
She's a
well,
boss.
you're coming with me.
I will.
Because
I will.
you know, like we've talked about this before, how we feel like God has led us into each other's life, into friendships, and I think at some point we're gonna hit a stage where we're like, this is what it was.
Yes.
We just didn't know, but we felt it, and we knew. Like, I don't know, and maybe this is like it's part of, like, maybe my failures or maybe my risk, like you say, will lead to, but then also your unwavering faith, your obedience, like, I don't know, I just feel like at some point they're gonna cross and be like, this was it.
I'm excited. We've talked about this for like since we've known each other, that God has meant for us to do something together. We just aren't sure what that is yet. And I'm being obedient. And this year, I guess that was a big thing this year for me. And why I have so much peace is because I finally had peace in being obedient.
Yeah.
That was really, how do I explain this? Like, I've been obedient my whole life. With my parents, with everything that I do, I've just been like an obedient person. But I've been defiantly obedient. You know, like, I do it because I have to.
Right.
This sounds horrible. I know, but I was telling my husband about this. I was telling Jordan, like, I've been defiantly obedient because I know I'm supposed to be obedient, so of course I'm obedient. But I haven't had the peace behind the obedience. If that
it makes
tracks.
So much sense.
So I think this year I finally got comfortable with that peace and just like fully let it go and discovered not being a defiant, obedient kid or child of God and actually being obedient with the peace.
Yeah.
And that's helped my mentality so much better and life at home too. So I don't know, and maybe that's why I felt like this group of kids were like so great. This was the best class I've ever had. Parents were phenomenal, kids were phenomenal, and I sobbed letting them go. And I wonder if that's just because I'm not fighting. I wasn't fighting this year. Like, oh, this isn't what I want to do forever, and I know it's not what I want to do forever. Even though I love teaching. That's not the problem. The kids are never it. It's the behind the scenes stuff that's it. I'm tired of that.
The system, absolutely.
I'm sorry to say, but education's broken.
It is broken.
And I feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel for any of education anywhere. Like, I don't know. And then, like you said, growing up with immigrant parents, like, my dad was an immigrant parent. And so, seeing how much education and how impactful it was and how important it was to him, where did that get lost here? You know? In this, why is education not valued as much anymore? That's the problem where I was thinking, yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that is a whole other thing. It's definitely a cultural thing, I think. That's another episode. That's a whole episode.
We will talk about that next time.
We can talk about that one.
Yeah.
But, well, I have noticed a difference in you two. Like, I do like see that you have a lot more peace and you've enjoyed this year from listening to you throughout the year. But I think that is like when you open your heart and you just accept this is where God has me. Even though it's so hard. It's so hard. Like, it's so hard. Because you don't understand it. Like, you don't understand like what the big picture is. And because you're just like, literally my devotional was I think it was yesterday's talked about that. Like, you're right in front of it and all you see is what's right in front of you. God can see the full picture, and then sometimes you get to see the big picture, sometimes you don't, and you still have to trust. And I had to make a list. I literally yesterday, because I was spiraling, my mind was everywhere, I started writing a list of like every time God has been faithful from when I was born. Like, I started since my childhood, and I made a whole list. And it's okay, so now every time you start freaking out, just go read this list, like, so you can like ground yourself. Because even when things are the most ideal, because I've been wanting to be home, and now I'm home, and it's just like I'm still grasping for more. It's like, why? So it's just like, I
think it's because you're such a goer. You do stuff, and I feel like you have this unnecessary pressure.
It is
like. To keep this lifestyle, which it's not not to say it's not unnecessary, because I mean, obviously you want to be able to stay there, but I also feel like it's a lot of weight to be able to want to keep this.
Yeah, forever, or a long time.
Forever, hopefully. Yeah.
Whatever, that's true. That is a part of it. That's a whole other episode. Because the difference between last year and this year, you have never caught me doing all this last year. So it has grown, like my, but, okay, so now.
I love that list, though. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. That's great. Because
we're so forgetful.
Yeah,
we're so forgetful. We're so, and then, like, sometimes, and I know you've been there, too, where you're like, oh, this is what it was. And, like, you ride that high.
Yeah.
And then you forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're just so flawed. It's absolutely ridiculous how easy we are to forget. But going back to this next year, because I know you're excited. You're going to have new teammates and you love your old ones, but you're so excited for this new season. So I know last year was your first year back in kindergarten after a while. Now you just completed your second year.
I did.
How do you think your third year will go? How will
I
things
think
shift
it'll
for you?
be actually really great.
Yeah.
Really great, because I am really grateful for last year and how everything happened, but I think everything happened at once, that it was just a dumpster fire, and I couldn't, like, tread or put my, what is that saying, the head above water or whatever, like, keep your head above water or something like that. There was just so much going on within my family life and all that stuff, and I'm really big about keeping that side separate. But it was, like, all happening at once. No offense. Like, you left, then Patty was on maternity leave, and then my uncle died, and it was just, like,
it was rough.
For a whole minute, and then it got better. So I think this year I'm an extremely grateful person. I always have been, and I thank God every day for all the things that I have. I never go to bed without saying 5 things that I'm grateful for about that day. And I think, honestly, what helped this year was telling my oldest daughter, starting that with her, and saying, like, tell me 5 things that you're grateful for before you go to bed, and then starting it with my youngest. And all of them said, me. You know, like, I'm grateful for you because you X, Y, Z. And, like, my oldest one was like, I'm grateful for you, Mom, because even though I'm not in kindergarten anymore, I see how magical you make it for those kids. And that just kind of, I don't know, I guess that put into perspective of, like, me trying so hard last year to bring the kinder magic. That I didn't bring as much as I did last year, and I still brought it. So I think that helped me at the beginning of the year, her saying that. It just kind of grounded me.
Yeah.
Also, my second daughter, she's like, I know her purpose here, and her purpose is to keep me present. Because when I'm already spiraling in my head, she'll grab my face and say, look at me, I'm right here, pay attention. Wow. You know? Wow. And she makes me, she just literally puts me in my place. Every time. Because I'll be washing dishes and she can see me. I'm like already thinking about something, spiraling about something.
Yep.
And she'll come and she'll say, Mommy, look at me. I'm right here. Look at me. How do these kids know?
Sometimes, I don't know. I think God speaks to our kids too sometimes. I think that they're so pure and they're so, like, innocent, and they just see life the way that we should see life. I truly think that He speaks to them sometimes. Kami has said some things too that I'm like, it brings me to tears. And it reminds us too, though, that we're doing a good job. We're just so hard on ourselves, and we need to stop doing that. I feel like we say that every single time.
I know, but it's hard when you're a good mom. You have that mom guilt.
You want to be that. But I think that's why community is important, because you need, like, me as your friend, like, I can tell you, Sydney, chill, like, you're doing fine, and then you, that, like.
That's pretty much the essential reason why I have peace is my kids, honestly.
Definitely ground you again.
I know. It's crazy. Well, that's the end of episode 8. It was kind of all over the place.
It's okay.
We're coming back.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much for tuning in to Recess with Moms. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, comment, and share. And like. I forgot that. Okay.
Please connect with us on our social media. Our social media will be linked down below.
Until next recess. Bye.